Hi, everybody. Welcome to ASIST with your host, Chuck Harold of SecurityGuyRadio.com. One of my favorite guys in the biz is with us, Mr. Steve Reinhardt. We're going to talk about AI technology, that's artificial intelligence for my physical security friends, and how that integrates with security operations today. Give us an idea for our listeners of what kind of technology they might not be thinking about that we can bring into the guarding business. I mean, we have Siri and Lexus, we get all that kind of stuff, but what don't they know about?
Well, let's specifically bring this to artificial intelligence. That's really the technology that's enabled these advanced solutions. And that's the technology group that enables this transformation of the guarding industry. So what does that really mean? Okay, so if you give me a minute here, I'm going to kind of share how I define artificial intelligence these days. And I simply defined it as a collection of massive computing power applied to difficult problems. And the most important application of it right now is in human and vehicle detection. So when we talk about legacy technology, we've been doing human and vehicle detection for years as an electronic security industry, but we've been doing it on not very powerful silicon. So the output that our customers get has a lot of false alarms, and it's difficult to manage, and it doesn't work oftentimes unless it's maybe in ideal conditions. Artificial intelligence brings such a massive amount of computing processing power to that problem that all of a sudden we go from maybe having a 70 or 80% reliability, which is unacceptable, to a 96% plus confidence level reliability. That's the enabling technology. That's what lets us create new products, such as our new security towers, put them in areas, and now these towers can reliably, effectively, and always on do human vehicle detection, and then create all kinds of operating procedures based on those detections. So AI is a massive game changer that's really being applied to guarding. Certainly, we're seeing it more and more. We're seeing it all over the place now on the electronic side of the house. But my feeling is that it's really going to have transformative effects on the guarding side of the house.
Well, as I always say, artificial intelligence is an oxymoron. However, it's not a complete oxymoron anymore, because it's really, I mean, you really can't tell the difference sometimes between who's operating a machine. And they do it better in a lot of ways when it's handled with the artificial intelligence. But as we've talked about in the past, you are of the belief that AI is going to create more jobs. Now, last year I discussed that with you. I disagreed. I'm on your side now.
Yep.
I agree.
Great.
We don't have enough personnel to run the machines. We got a 1 million person shortage. And somebody should have thought about that 10 years ago and trained the 1 million guards in America to understand this stuff. And we'd have our whole workforce there. Where are we with getting the physical security guards into this vertical market, making them interested in something besides Facebook on their phone?
It's funny. We built our mobile application kind of in the spirit of the most modern social connection applications like Facebook and Instagram. We've been conscious about the incoming influx of millennials, and how these guys like to work, and how to make them more effective, and how to put them in these jobs where they're going to feel productive, where they're going to make contributions, where they're going to have a career path. So when we talk about creating jobs, not only are we creating jobs, we're creating good jobs, we're creating skilled jobs, we're creating jobs that have ability to be ported into other industries. Right now, a security guard really only trains you to be a security guard. But a security guard that's operating artificial intelligence towers and robots and analytics, all of a sudden now there's a whole new world of possibilities for those folks. So it's very exciting from that standpoint. I think that guard adoption, from what I've seen, from the deployments we've made and from the discussions that we've had with everybody from a line level guard to the CEOs of these guarding companies, it starts with a curiosity. So everyone is curious, artificial intelligence, what is that? So let's talk about what AI is in the context of the security industry. The immediate reaction to that is it going to take my job? right? And so we work through why it's going to change your job, which everything is always in a constant state of change. So we have that discussion. And then we get to the root of actually using the software and seeing how it fulfills our mission as an industry. And our mission as an industry is to provide the best possible security to our end users. And if our customers, think that our applications of AI help them, then that's the direction that they're going to want us to go, and everybody's going to follow. So adoption-wise, I think it's really cool that a guard who has 10 buildings under his supervision can pull out his smartphone or pop open his laptop and look through the alerts and talk to people and take calls and have everything audited and logged. And so it's really transformative in some respects in terms of how we enable guards to do their jobs better. I don't know if I answered the question there, Chuck. I went off on a little riff.
I think you answered it 10 times over. I think it's fantastic information. I'm very excited about this. It's really going to make us much safer. There's no doubt about that. Mr. Steve Reinhardt, smartest guy in the room on the GSX, formerly IS panel this September. You'll be there. And I want you guys to go in there. It's September 23rd to 27th. Steve, thanks for coming on ASIS TV and SecurityGuardRadio.com. And I look forward to seeing you at the show.
Thank you, Chuck. It's always a pleasure.